Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Enjoy English Podcast, the channel where we make English simple, natural, and fun. If you're new here, my name is John, and I'm here to guide you step by step on your journey to fluency. Every week, we share tips, stories, and powerful techniques to help you not just learn English, but live in English. So if you want to speak with confidence, understand more easily, and feel proud of your progress, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to talk about something every learner struggles with: how to talk English without thinking. Chapter 1. The problem of overthinking. Many learners know this feeling. You want to say something, but your tongue won't move. You freeze, hesitate, and search for the perfect words. By the time you're ready, the moment has passed. Why does this happen? Because you're overthinking. First, you build the sentence in your own language, then you translate it, then you check the grammar, then you wonder about pronunciation. By then, the conversation is gone. Overthinking is like carrying heavy bags while trying to run. You can't move fast or freely. The truth is, everyone experiences this at the start, but if you don't change your approach, it can last for years. Overthinking makes you nervous and kills your confidence. But here's the good news. You don't need to live like this forever. You can train your brain to speak without stopping, without building sentences in your head, without fear. You can learn to talk the way you do in your own language, naturally, automatically, and with flow. That's the journey we're starting right now. Chapter 2. The Power of Automatic English. Think about learning to ride a bicycle. At first, you wobble, you fall, and you focus on every little detail. But after practice, something amazing happens. You stop thinking and simply ride. Speaking English works the same way. At first, you think about grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. But your goal isn't to think, it's to speak automatically. Automatic English means your brain and mouth work together like muscle memory. Just as your hands remember how to play a song on the guitar, your mouth remembers how to form phrases and sentences. When you reach this stage, you stop worrying about rules in the middle of a conversation. You just respond. Automatic English doesn't mean perfection. It doesn't mean you'll never make mistakes. It means you'll speak smoothly and naturally, without freezing or doubting yourself. This stage is when English becomes enjoyable. No longer just a subject to study, but a tool to live, connect, and express yourself. And that's what we're aiming for. Chapter 3. Stop translating, start feeling. Translation is one of the biggest barriers to fluency. Many learners think in their language first, then push the words into English. This is why speaking feels slow. Imagine driving a car but checking a manual every time you touch the wheel. You'd never move smoothly. Translation is that manual. To speak without thinking, you must let go of translation and begin to feel the language. But how? Through immersion. Surround yourself with English until words and phrases connect directly to meaning, not your native language. For example, when you hear, "How's it going?" your brain should instantly feel the same as, "How are you?" without translating word by word. When you hear, "I'm just chilling," you should feel the relaxed vibe, not search for a dictionary meaning. Immersion can be podcasts, movies, music, or conversations. The more you listen, the more your brain builds direct connections. Slowly, you stop translating and English begins to flow naturally from your mouth. Chapter 4. Train your mouth, not just your mind. Many learners focus only on grammar books and vocabulary lists, but fluency lives in your mouth, not just your mind. If you want to speak without thinking, you must train your speaking muscles. One of the best methods is shadowing. This means listening to a sentence and repeating it immediately, copying the rhythm, pronunciation, and intonation. Over time, your mouth learns the patterns automatically. Another technique is drilling, repeating common phrases again and again until they roll off your tongue. Think of athletes. They don't only watch sports, they train their bodies with repetition. In the same way, you must train your speaking muscles. Try repeating short dialogues daily. Record yourself and listen back. Use tongue twisters to sharpen your pronunciation. With practice, you'll notice something powerful. Sentences that once felt difficult now come out smoothly. You don't stop to plan them, they simply flow. That's when you know your mouth is catching up with your brain. Chapter 5. Daily Practice That Builds Fluency. Fluency is not built in one day. It's built daily, like bricks forming a house. To talk without thinking, you need simple, repeatable routines. Start with just 15 minutes of focused listening and speaking each day. For example, listen to a short podcast, pause, and repeat the sentences. Next, add a speaking diary. Record a 1-minute audio of yourself describing your day in English. Don't worry about mistakes. Just speak. Another great exercise is question and answer practice. Write down 10 common questions like, "What do you do?" or "What's your favorite food?" Then answer them out loud, again and again, until the words feel automatic. You can also use flashcards, not for translation, but for speaking. When you see a picture, describe it quickly in English. These daily habits may feel small, but they build strong fluency. Little by little, your brain learns to respond instantly without stopping to think. Chapter 6. Confidence and Flow. Even if you know the words, fear can block your tongue. To speak without thinking, you must build confidence. Confidence doesn't mean you never make mistakes. It means you speak anyway. Think of English as a river. Sometimes the water is clear, sometimes it's muddy, but it always flows. Don't try to be perfect. Try to keep the flow. One way is to focus on rhythm. Instead of worrying about every word, focus on speaking smoothly. If you forget a word, use another. If you make a mistake, keep going. People care more about your message than your grammar. Another way to build confidence is positive self-talk. Replace "I'm bad at English" with "I'm improving every day." Confidence is built through practice, but also through mindset. When you believe in your ability, your brain relaxes, and words come out naturally. Stay calm, trust yourself, and let your English flow like water. Chapter 7. Final Encouragement and Action Plan. So, how do you talk English without thinking? Let's put it all together. First, stop overthinking and accept mistakes as part of learning. Second, train for automatic English by repeating, shadowing, and listening daily. Third, let go of translation and feel the language directly. Fourth, practice with your mouth, not just your mind. Fifth, build small daily habits that keep your fluency growing. And finally, stay confident, relax, and focus on flow. Remember, fluency is not magic, it's training. Just like riding a bike, it feels impossible at first, but one day you stop thinking and simply ride. That day will come for your English too. Be patient, be consistent, and trust the process. You are closer than you think. If this episode inspired you, subscribe to Enjoy English Podcast for more tips every week. Share this with a friend who's learning English, and let's grow together. Remember, speak bravely, stay consistent, and let your English flow.